Like I said earlier, we are in the end game now. Um, the last week or so, just marketing has really ramped up for Avengers Endgame, and like it seems like there's days where we get 2 TV spots in a day, but it seems like there's at least one a day going on like this whole past week. There's just like all of these different TV spots going on. And I done a video yesterday where I went on and flapped my gums for nearly 2 hours about some of my speculations that I've got from some of the oh God, where they ask you if you're still here, from some of the comic books they recently released, the True Believers issues, the Avengers issues, that kind of have some close parallels to what's going on in the Marvel Cinematic Universe right now, like as far as Infinity War is concerned and going into Endgame, things that could be relevant. And so I went in and I talked a lot about those yesterday. I'm not here to talk about those today. I did a lot of that yesterday. You can go back and watch the video if you'd like to. I'd appreciate it if you did. I do plan on doing a lot of those in some more well-produced videos, maybe here over the weekend. But like I said, it's been really busy. I don't know if I'll have time to it. That's why I did that stream yesterday, was to talk about that stuff and get some of those things off of my chest, because they've been bugging me. And like I said, I just haven't had the time to produce the kind of videos that I like to produce here on the channel, the kind of videos that probably got you here on my channel, to watch more well-produced videos, or I mean, as well as I can get them produced videos. And so I went into a lot of that stuff there, and I don't want to go into like a whole bunch of spoilers. It's all speculation, so I may do some speculation videos. But like I said, the marketing has really ramped up lately. They've been doing a lot of trailers and TV spots and things like that as of late, and that's good. I mean, they need to. And the thing is, apparently they've had like the hugest marketing budget ever, any movie ever has ever had. And all that aside, some asshole, some turd, some complete just somebody with absolutely no integrity whatsoever went out there and leaked real spoilers for Avengers Endgame movie. And they went out there and they took these snippets of the movie, and I haven't seen them. I've managed to avoid them. Somebody actually showed them on my Twitter, and I immediately knew what it was. It was that same day when all this stuff was coming out, and I just blocked the person. I don't want to see that. I like doing theory-based content. I like like potential spoilers. We've seen this in a trailer and we're gonna theorize off of it, or we got this set photo. Okay, a set photo doesn't show much. They're using so much green screen in most of these things. It's absolutely ridiculous anyway. So I mean, those are just like little clues. I mean, if they really wanted those gone, it would be gone. Just like those videos that were out there, they're gone because they had them all pulled down. And you could still find them out there. They're still out there. There's still descriptions. It's on the internet, so it's alive forever. Now, the thing is this is just like the lowest of lows, okay? And the thing is, like, this person probably was just trying to, be cool, get some clicks or something. And then really all they did was they armed the trolls, because there are people out there who don't care. They absolutely don't care about these movies, or maybe they do, and maybe they just want to be assholes and try to spoil it for us. And like I said, that's not to be unexpected. It's not to be unexpected. And you know what, like, the person who went and leaked this footage, like, you know what, like, I hope, and I said this before in the video, I hope that you choke to death on your integrity, but you don't have any, so you wouldn't even choke to death. I mean, you would be gasping for air and you'd be able to get it, so you'd just be a smart person who don't know how to breathe, or a dumb person who don't know how to. Just things like that they're really upsetting. I mean, it's one thing to get like little trailer clips here and there, the stuff that Marvel's been giving us. We get like a leaked set photo, we see Pepper Potts in her rescue armor. That's all fine and dandy, but you go and you leak, like supposedly these are like the last few minutes of the movie, or like significant parts of the movie or something, and things that could like really spoil it. And it was like, like, that's not necessary, and that's not cool. I don't know who you are, but you know what, like, if you ask me, you're a turd. You're one of the worst human beings there is, besides the obvious ones. You know, we all know who they are. And speaking of which, if you don't know who they are, maybe you should go check out Vigilantes for Children. You can find a link down in the description here in the video, where you can go to follow them on their social media sites or check out their store where you can buy shirts, hats, and decals to show your support for their cause. Now, what they do is they do like proactive, they encourage proactive involvement in children's safety. You know, if you see something going on, say something. It's that simple. If you think you see a child being abused, don't be afraid to step in and say something. It's not saying you have to go and beat somebody up. I mean, you know, just don't be afraid to confront a situation if you think that you see a child in harm's way or something bad going on. And that's what that's one thing that they're very, very adamant about over there at the Vigilantes for Children. You should go make sure you check out that link down in the description below. Vigilantes for Children. Go over there, tell them I sent you. Really cool stuff. But like I said, the person who leaked this stuff is right. You're right there with those type of people, man. Like that's not cool. No, I mean nobody thinks you're cool. Nobody likes you for that. Just so you know, I mean, except for the other trolls out there, they're the only people who think you're cool for leaking this footage. And that's really about it. I mean, you're a turd. Plain and simple. You're a turd. And that's the one thing about this turd who leaked these images and this footage is, you know, it's one thing if you were gonna leak some footage of Hobbs and Shaw, or you're gonna leak some footage of Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, or you're gonna leak some footage of, you know, of Captain Marvel. It's one thing to, you know, release, you know, footage of that because, you know, the minor character in the MCU, or, you know, like, or just like their solo film. That's one thing. Avengers Endgame, like, yeah, I mean, maybe this person just don't get it. Avengers Endgame is the culmination of 10 years of work. It's a lot of them coming together. Supposedly, some of them are going to come to an end. It's a culmination. It's a building. It's got a mystery to it that people want to see. That people are anticipating. That people like me are just aching, just waiting for it to come out so we can watch this movie at the theater, because we've been waiting. We've been waiting for 10 years to see this movie. 10 years to see this movie, and you want to be a turd and ruin this for us, okay? It's not, like I said, it's not leaking footage from Iron Man. It's not leaking footage from Captain America Civil War. It's not leaking footage from Thor the Dark World or even Thor Ragnarok. It's leaking footage from something that, like, it's a cultural phenomenon. What we're getting ready to experience once again. I mean, like, Infinity War is huge, but this is like a cultural phenomenon at this point. It's getting ready to happen twice in this, like, basically within the same year almost. It's that big of a thing. And you went out there and tried to ruin this for people, and now obviously you just armed trolls to ruin it even more for other people. Like I said, if I seen this footage, if I happen to come by it, it doesn't ruin it for me. I mean, I don't really care, you know. Like, I could see it and still go into the movie. Like, I mean, like, I get it, but, you know, what's the context to it? I need more around it. I need the build up. You know, it's not just like, you know, I mean, it's just, man, I can't use that analogy on this show, man. I'm not talking about that. But I mean, it's basically just like blowing your load without all the lead up to it. How about that? I mean, that's it. I mean, that's what it would be for me. And I mean, I could live with that. I could see that footage and be like, oh, cool. Like, I still need the build up to it, you know. But like, for a lot of people, that spoils and that completely ruins it for them. And that's just messed up. And I guess that's the thing what I'm saying. That's why I'm upset by some turds who would be out there doing, like, it's one thing for certain movies, but something like this that's like 10 years in the making, it's like billions of dollars have been made around these franchises. Billions of dollars have been put into these franchises. Us fans have invested ourselves in these franchises. These are franchises we've come to know and love, and they're going to culminate in this movie. And I'm not sure if it's the end of it all, but that's what we're here for. We're not here to have somebody ruin it. And that's why you see things out there like the hashtag Don't Spoil Avengers Endgame, or Don't Spoil the Endgame, because nobody wants this stuff spoiled, man. You know, I was actually quite pleasantly surprised at some of the content creators out there who have decided not to cover this footage and not paid any attention. There's some of them I'm surprised, okay? That's what I'm saying. Some of them I'm surprised. Some of them I had no doubt they weren't going to cover this stuff. But some of them surprised me and they didn't cover it. And it's really nice to see pretty much everybody against these leaks. This actual leaked footage. It is nice to see everybody out there had a problem with it. Especially in this community. I mean, because you see here on YouTube, there are people fighting for views, people who just don't have, I mean, maybe they have no integrity, maybe they just need scratch it, whatever they can to get clicks for their videos.